Good morning, is it from Zetster's Lab? Well, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But let me tell you, doing something creatively a day, daily, as much as you can, that is what keeps you sane. So a project a day, that's what I thought my next series is gonna be. But I've been so busy outside that I didn't get to make a video. We'll show you that later. But I've ordered a little puppy for my dog. So we've lost our other dog about 1.5 years ago, and I've never had the strength, or I don't know what, to get another one. And then when we were coming back from the farm, when we went to visit, I stopped at this restaurant, and there this car stopped, and there was this Boston Terrier puppy. Oh my goodness, I hyperventilated. And I got the people's name. Long story short, I thought, do I really want a puppy in my life again? And I was up and down. And then I decided, my friend came to visit. She said, Bella Blaps, that's our Boston, the one that you'll always see on my videos. She needs a friend. I said, I know. But well, long story short, the puppy is on its way. He will be here tonight. His name is Charlie, a little Boston Terrier. So we'll take that also one breath at a time. But then I realized I need a cushion for him, and once again, use what you have to create what you need. So this was my Chow Chow's cushion. And as I said, he passed away 1.5 years back. But the cushion was really starting to fall apart. My dog loved lying on the cushion. It was always there at the TV room. And then I realized I need to either throw this out or use it to create a new one. So why not create a new one? So I cut this one, and the inside, you can see it is ridiculous. I don't know why these things, what do they use to make these covers, for the things, for the stuffing? It's just a couple of months, your cushions for my bed as well, and then they disintegrate. So disintegrated, the zip is no longer working. You can see it is very, very lift through. So what I did, I used some of the stuffing. This I am now going to throw away. I had an old cushion cover that I used on my couches for a while. Very, very good cloth fabric. So I decided I'm just gonna use this, fold it up with my stuffing, and then once again use what you have. So I got this tablecloth, I don't know, just a huge piece of fabric. So when we went to Kenya years back, I think it was 2008, nearly 20 years ago, we slept with local people 2 nights. So we went and visited 5 groups of people. It was absolutely a most amazing story. I did tell it I don't know, but I was always, let's say from 2000, I was always writing on the internet. What my walk with the spirit, with the life in me, I was just sharing that. And people all over the world started to follow me and read. And all of a sudden, people start to invite me to come and visit them. Just share, just talk. I don't actually know why. But I was skeptical. I didn't know. My husband, he didn't actually know any of the people. So at the end, people, as I said, they started to ask me to come and visit. And when I looked, I mean, people from all over the world, like with my YouTube channel, was reading. It was in those days, it was blogs that I did on a website. And they invited me. And when I went and looked where these people were, they were, I mean, 6 ministries. They all did some kind of ministry work. They lived in a radius of 300 kilometers in Kenya. I mean, they didn't know each other at all. So I just knew I need to go. So and then we also didn't have lots of money, and we just trusted, and money were provided via my husband's job. People didn't pay, and then all of a sudden they decided to pay, so we had the money to go on this trip. It was life-changing. I mean, we went and we slept with different people in different little towns in Kenya, and I was forever changed. Life-changing experience. It was amazing. Learned so much. Just went there, just allowed the life in me to just say and whatever I needed to say, and it was the most blessed time. But one of the people, they gave me this blanket, and I used it as a tablecloth, and then it became really not 100%, and I thought, you know what? I love it. It's beautiful. It's got so much sweet memories. So I am going to make my cushion for my dogs out of this, because I'm going to see this every day. It's going to be in my TV room. It's going to have the best spot. So why not use something that brings up so much fond memories, instead of just leaving it in my cupboard that eventually it will either go to a charity shop or being thrown away. So I made the cushion. I've showed you exactly how I make my cushions. There is the cover. I put the things in already, as we say, grits, Velcro. So now all I need to do is just sew this closed, and okay, so this is usually what happens when I'm in a rush. So my machine locked or something. There's one big mess in there that I now need to open up and redo the whole thing. That's usually my sewing machine, what happens when I am in a rush. Husband is saying I said something wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he said I didn't clean my machine. That is also true. Very, very true. So I don't know if this happens to you too, but lots of times, oh gosh. And then you need to open the whole thing, clean it, put on my glasses. And this is gonna take time, and I just quickly wanted to show you how easy it is to create a new cushion. This time it's for my new dog. And I now need to go to the shops again. I've been there this morning, but I wasn't sure what food to get. But now I need to go and buy some puppy food, and oh my goodness. So yes, I will be up. There it goes. I will be on puppy training. It's like a new baby for the first couple of months. What I'm also thinking to do with this cushion, I want to make a fasten it there in the middle, because oh, they love to sleep in a little hole, and then you can cover them up But as I said, I don't know how this is going to play out because my dog, I don't know where he's going to sleep. Is he going to sleep with her? Is he going to sleep in his own cushion? So I thought I'm not going to buy anything. I really don't need to buy anything more. I am just going to use what I have and what I love, and then I'm going to see. So this one I'll be able to, that's the extra piece. This I will be able to wash. And I'm sure I'll be able to wash this one too. I actually found out, I looked on the internet the other day and this thing came up. When you wash a cushion, because now you wash it with all the filling and things in, and then the filling becomes really crazy when it comes out. So what the woman did, she just took some yarn, you know, and she just wrapped it around tightly that the cushion looked like this, all around like a little sausage. And then she put it in the washing machine, and when it came out, she loosened it and it dried perfectly. So I thought, wow, that is a fantastic tip. I definitely, especially with my cushions, for my bed, you know, I am definitely gonna do that. So look there, isn't it gorgeous? So instead of having that broken, ugly one, stinky and everything, because he was at a state that they couldn't wash it anymore. So instead of that, I now have a beautiful cushion for my doggies. It didn't cost me a thing, a little bit of elbow grease, as they say, and voila. But I will have to make a hole, because otherwise that little thing is going to roll off. And they really love, it is a little bit nice and thick, but too thick if you don't put the, you know, in the old days they put on, still they put a button there, and they, so that is what I will do, but not through the cover, because then you cannot wash it again. So I will take it out, and then I will get a very, very, this is very good. So I will use something thick, and what you also need to do, you need to put thick, that's why they actually use a big button, so that you can pull it nicely and it doesn't tear your fabric. So I will either use a button on either side, or I will just use a nice thick piece of fabric. So voila, there you have it. A project a day keeps the doctor away, keeps you sane, and very, very pleased with yourself. I really did not have the strength to do this, never mind doing a video, because yesterday I worked in the garden. We made a fish pond. I'll show you that later. And I thought, you know, really I don't want to do this. I didn't, and then I just started, and now I feel once again like a brand new sixpence. Brand new person. Love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab? So all you have to do to be creative is just start, and just do as much things as you can. You do not worry if it's good or bad. You just do it, because then the creative juices, because we are all creative beings, and our job is to go into this realm, world, and create. So we can do it, but we've lost it because we grew up and you were you were judged not good enough, so you stopped. You think, I'm not creative. But all of us are. And easier than this, it cannot get. So You don't have to make cushions for a dog. You can make cushions for your outside patio, for your house. I even bought very, very good square cushions that I'll show you one. Okay, there you will see it. I am. You can see my thing there. It's a bench couch, but I'm using it to put all my things on. I'm still sorting out, but you can see those cushions. It was just exactly the same like this, very, very stuffed very firmly, and then I just made covers, and look at that. I didn't have to do the upholster way. I just did it my way, and guess what? It's good enough. So wish me luck with my puppy. I mean, the biggest thing is I need my dog to get used to him, because she's a very lively thing. Love you lots, is it from Zedster.